Yeah, perhaps the bike has sentimental value to you. Also, what I'm feeling like too, this bike could represent freedom, right? Because you're frustrated in your relationship and or your marriage. Um, Maybe you two fight over money a lot, and that bike could represent, you wanting to get away, even if it's just temporary. But I feel like it's an energy of freedom for you while you're fighting with your partner. Some of you could be actually going through divorce too, is what I'm feeling here. Um, you could be trying to keep your financial freedom. You and your partner could be fighting over money. All right, because we do have the Ace of Swords here and the Four of Swords. So there's the Five of Sword energy here and the Six of Wands. So yeah, it's like may the best man win for some of you. This is what's going on. Some of you are only concerned about yourselves, or your partner's only concerned about themselves. But there's definitely an issue here with somebody only being concerned about money. And I feel like for you, it's your partner. She's only concerned about money. For some of you, you're married to this person. Or maybe they're accustomed to a certain lifestyle being with you, and now that you guys are going through separation or divorce, this person wants to maintain this same lifestyle. You could be leaving this person, and they may be frustrated, and so they're focused on the money part. They could be trying to keep you from being in a happy relationship or being with someone because that they feel threatened. The money, it's like, okay, well, if you're not paying for me, if you're not taking care of me, then you must be taking care of someone else. So I'm going to try to stop your money, or I'm going to try to get as much money as I can from you. Or if we're separating, I'm going to try to maintain a certain lifestyle, maintain the lifestyle I was living that, while we were married, something like that. But it's definitely about money here. All right. So let's move on to your career, money, and finance situation and see what's going on here. This is for the Aries man, Leo man, Sagittarius man for November. So we have suit and tie. So some of you work in corporate organizations. Okay. That is your occupation. You could be doing anything, but for a lot of you, you have to wear a suit and tie, or this could be that, you may have the higher ups for the organization you work may be coming into play in this reading. Occupation. So this is what you do. So we have the number 3 plus 4, which is the number 7. The number 7 major arcana is the chariot energy. So I feel like for some of you, you don't like what you do, but you do it anyway. You don't like the suit and tie energy, because I'm getting the total opposite energy here with this bike here. Some of you, you may have gone to school for what you do, or, this is how you make your money. But, I feel like you're doing it because, that's what those are the skills you have to make money. But the challenge here is you being irritated about your situation. And with the child energy in reverse, I feel like you want something new. Because the child could represent the actual child. But when we're talking about, money, career, and finance, maybe you're irritated because you have a child on the way. Or you're irritated because you want something new. You're bored with where you are. The possible solution to this situation would be the Gemini energy. This would be for you to consider something in communications, like, because this is about a communicative energy, versatility. I feel like some of you should be more flexible. You should open up, and you have many gifts and you have many talents that you will be able to make money from. And I feel like, you're limiting yourself, and you realize that, and you're frustrated. Yeah, because with the 3 of Swords energy in reverse, you're like over this. So, with this Gemini energy, this is all about being curious. Like, what is it that what interests you? What would you do? What would you go into? If you could make money doing anything you wanted, what would it be? Right? So I feel like some of you are looking at that. Maybe wanting to switch up. I get a strong energy of wanting to switch up. But let's clarify this occupation energy for your career, money, and finance for the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius man for November. It's this occupation energy. We have the Star card in reverse. Yeah, you're not happy here, or you're not being recognized for what you put in, or you don't see forward movement is what I'm really feeling here. Clarify the Star energy in reverse. There's no forward movement here, or you don't want to. You can't go any further, or you're being blocked from moving forward, or you're just not interested in this particular industry anymore. Yeah, we have the Empress energy in reverse. There's no money in it. There's no financial security in it. There's no growth in it. I mean, there's money here, but there's no growth. And you could be losing money too. What's this Empress energy in reverse here? But you're not, the Empress energy represents your emotions and feelings, and you're not committed to it, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups, see, this is an energy of not being committed, non-committal. This is an energy of dating other opportunities, or looking for others, things that are more, things that you really have an emotional attachment to. You want to do something that matters to you. You want to do something that is important to you, not just something to make money, is what I feel for some of you. Let's get some clarity on the challenge here, because you're irritated. There's no growth here. Some of you, you may have a business partner. Your partner may not be able to work because they're pregnant, and so everything falls on you as far as handling the bills. Maybe your partner is on bed rest and they can't work, or they're on maternity leave. Yeah, we have the challenge here, the irritated energy, and the child in reverse clarified with the High Priestess. So it could be that the financial constraints of the connection are falling on you, or once your your wife or your woman got pregnant, she just basically didn't have to work from there. But you're not enjoying what you're doing. You want to do something different. It may make less money, so you're concerned about that. Yeah, see, we got the Devil energy clarifying the High Priestess. You're irritated with this. It's like it's a very toxic environment for you. And nobody knows this but you, I feel like. Or, maybe you drink a lot as a result of not being happy in this work environment that you're in. Some of you work with your ex, or some of you have an asshole boss, who is just stopping you from moving forward. Yeah, we got the Six of Cups energy here. There's definitely something going on with some children here. Maybe you work in a profession where there's children. Maybe you guys work in a school. And maybe you're frustrated with the children, privately. And, deep down, it's like these children are too damn much. They too wild, is what I'm feeling here. And they irritate the shit out of you because they're disrespectful. They're rude. Some of you, you work for a school. You could be a principal. You could be a teacher. You could be a custodian. You could be an administrator. But I feel like that's the case too. But there's also something going on here. You keep this job because it helps to take care of your kids. That's another thing for some of you. You don't like what you do. I feel like for some of you, you're not making as much as you want to, or you could make money doing something else, or something that has to, again, money is heavily laced throughout your reading. You hear the sirens. Let's see what this outcome here is. What's this Three of Swords energy? Let's see. So we got the Nine of Pentacles here. Oh, somebody may want to go off on their own and do their own thing. Okay. As far as working for somebody, you're not with it anymore. I feel like some of you are just tired of working for people. There's no potential for growth. You can't do what you want. You can't express yourself the way you want to. You always have to go to somebody for permission. Your creativity is blocked, because you have to follow the rules and the regulations that don't even make sense, some of them, and you're irritated, and you may feel like, it may make you feel like a child. As far as the way they walk, maybe they micromanage you, or, you can't do this, but you can't do that. You can't do, like, it's very toxic. There's no room for growth here. I feel like you're stifled in this energy. So let's get one more for the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, because I feel like you want more independence. And then we have the King of Pentacles here. Yeah, you definitely want more independence. And you want something that's going to be stable and that's going to last. Like, this is Pentacle energy heavy right here. So you could be looking for more money, okay? So that's what we got going on for, or, this is something that you've done for a while. This is something you've always done, this particular career, but you don't have any, you have no more interest in this, and you haven't been saying anything, but it's stressing you out, is what I feel here. But, you may have children you have to take care of, or, this is what you've always done. Maybe you're trying to follow tradition. But, maybe you want to let this go. But this is, I guess for some of you, this is what you've done since you started working. or this is the field you've been in, but you're ready for a change now. Pluto is in Capricorn, Capricorn is the house of careers, your personal development, your professional development, your professional achievements, what you do to make a living, your reputation, as far as how you make money. And Pluto's in there. Pluto's the planet of death and rebirth. So some of you are looking to change your career. You're looking to change what it is that you do for a living. You may be bored or just no longer interested in what you're doing. So, all right, so let's take a look at your love life, family life, and social life. So we have the chef here, chefing it up. And then we have a journey. Now, the number 10 here is major arcana is the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe some of you are interested in cooking, okay? That could very well be the case for some of you. You may know how to chop it up in the kitchen. There's nothing sexier than a man who knows how to cook. Men are the best chefs on the planet anyway, says me. So some of you, maybe that may be what you want to do, because I feel like with the Knight of Cups, you want to do something that you can put your vibe and your energy and your feel into it, and what better way than to cook? You know what I'm saying? So the challenge here is this is what you long for, okay? But then we have the Malady energy in reverse. It's like you can't get over this. You can't shake this. This is what you really want, right? And you know that, with the journey here, you may have to go back to school. You may have to take classes, things like that. So you could be concerned with your job situation. It's like, okay, well, who's going to provide? I got kids I got to provide for. I can't just stop and go to school. I got bills I got to pay. So what the suggestion would be is to embody the second house energy. It's like what's most important to you, your assets, looking at your assets here, because this is about the material world, your possessions, your finances, your talent, your values, your solidity. Solidity, worthiness, wardrobe, luxuries, credit score, security, and aesthetics. And then we have that clarified with the 9 of Wands. So for some of you, going to this profession, you may have to give up the luxurious lifestyle that you have right now. So that might be your concern too. And again, it's not that it's just about you. Like if you didn't have kids and or a wife, you probably would be more apt to move forward with what it is that you really want to do. But again, I feel like some of you are going to be going back to school, or you're considering going back to school for a chef or a restaurant. Maybe you want to open up a restaurant. Clarify this journey energy here for your love life, family life, social life. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cup energy in reverse. Yeah, I feel like maybe you keep changing your mind, going back and forth about this, about what you really want to do, but you're longing for something different, and you're not going to just get over it like that. You really want something different. So clarify this Malady energy in reverse. Yeah, we have this 8 of Cups. So yeah, this is about you walking away. You're definitely considering walking away from this occupation or this profession to go towards what it is that you want. And the second house energy is talking to you about what's most important to you. What do you value? Because that's what the second house energy deals with. So for Aries, your second house is Taurus. That is the second house. So Aries, this could be about you. All right. Let's see here. We got the Queen of Cup energy here. Yeah, so, listening to your intuition, doing what it is that you're truly passionate about, what you really want to do, what you enjoy doing, what brings you joy. Clarify this 5 of Cup energy in reverse. We got the Knight of Pentacle energy in reverse. Yeah, see, some of you know that if you go back to school, it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some time for you to make the money that you're making. But I feel like, again, this is what you really desire. This is what you really long for. So you're at a situation, you're at a point where you're at a crossroads. Some of you have already made this transition, and since we're dealing with scorpionic energy and we're dealing with Pluto, it's like metamorphic energy, where it's like you have to change psychologically from the job that you were in, making all that money, to doing something a little bit more, is what you love, but you're not going to have that money like that right away. You know what I'm saying? So it's the change that you're going to have to go through psychologically to get accustomed to not having that money. And that's for those of you who are single. But if you got kids and you got a wife, you know, that might be a whole nother issue as well as to why you're not able to leave and do what it is that you want. But some of you definitely want to walk away from a connection. Like the chef energy could just be you cooking up something. You changed your mind about the situation. You're ready to move on away from this connection. Okay, is what I'm getting as well. The challenge is, though, you really want to walk away, but you're not. Clarify this 8 of Cups. And you have to look at what's most important to you, you know, in reference to staying or leaving. Yeah, we got the 10 of Pentacles energy in reverse. You're considering moving out. You are. You know, and you're focused on following your intuition and following what is best for you. And you keep fighting it, which the 9 of Wands here is like you're fighting. It's like you're fighting yourself, I feel like, or you're doing your best to try to stay, but you're about to hit that 10 of Wands. You know, you already hit it. For some of you, this could be past energies, and you already stepped out or stepped away from this relationship. For others of you, you're at the breaking point. Yeah, we got the 8 of Swords here. It's like you're just like, okay, what's holding me back? You know, what's truly holding me back? What's important to me? What do I value? You know, that's what I'm seeing here. So that's what you're going to have to ponder on. For some of you, the person that you're with, like when you guys get together and you combine your resources, you guys are living pretty comfortably. But, you know, once you leave this person, there's divorce proceedings, you know, divvying up of assets, especially if you own things together. And some of you are trying to feel like, because, you know, the second house deals with real estate as well. And we do have the 10 of Pentacles over here in the same column. So some of you, it's like, okay, I have to sell this house. It's like when you leave this person, like everything has got to break down. You gotta, you know, take care of all the assets, dissolve them, liquidate them, right? So that takes time. So for some of you, we got something going on tomorrow. So tomorrow would be, you know, right after you watch this video. If you watch this video a month from now, tomorrow. For some of you, it's on your birthday, Aries, Leo, Sag. So this could be Sag season coming up. So this could be about you, Sag. One of these situations could be happening, or things could be changing on your birthday in reference to these scenarios. And then we have Pisces season. So for some of you, if you are, you know, this is going to take a time. It's going to take time. It's going to take a journey. So for some of you, maybe, you know, things will come into fruition, or you'll be able to see yourself out of this situation by Pisces season, you know. Or maybe you're looking for a place, you know, and by the time Pisces season gets here, you'll have the money saved up. Because I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles energy in reverse, some of you don't have the money saved up right now that you would need to move. So, yeah, we have last fall as well. So that might be significant to somebody in reference to any of these situations that I talked about. So let's see what you're going to be getting, you know, spending money on this month. And if you're going to be getting money, where's it coming from? So let's see what your money situation is looking like. Men of Fire, okay. I don't know what that was about, but all right. So let's see. Let's get 3 cards. 1, 2. Yeah, all right. So we got car note, car repair, or car purchase. Somebody may be buying a car. Somebody could be getting their car fixed. That's what I was saying about be careful with the motorcycle accident. All right, maybe some of you had to spend a lot of money to fix this. Yeah, some of you must have, you know, there could have been something crazy that happened in traffic. Some of you may have gotten into an accident, or you need to be careful. You could very well get into an accident. Okay? Who are we talking to here? Because it would be your 3rd house, whoever I'm talking to. So this is fire. Yeah, it could be Leo. Because maybe you ride your bike to work every day. You know, or you ride your bike everywhere you go. You know, your daily routines and patterns. Because Pluto's your 6th house. Pluto deals with accidents. Mars does too. So, you know, for Leo, this could be for you. All right? Because Mars is still in your 3rd house of Libra. So you got to be careful. All right, so it says, let me hold something. So somebody may be wanting to come borrow some dough from you. All right? Just be aware. Oh, who going to the? Oh, okay. Play the number. Do you hear me? Play the number. Go to the casino. See what's popping. Okay, especially Leo, because Leo, you rule the casinos. You rule the lottery. You rule the instant gratification money. All right. Some of you may be looking for money, so maybe this is, don't go bonkers, but maybe you'll get lucky and you'll win some money. That might be where your money's gonna come from, because you're gonna get lottery winnings or casino winnings. So do it up. All right, so let's see what we got going on with love. For those of you who are in love scenarios or love situations, it could be family love or friendship love as well, but, of course, the traditional love. And we're talking all types of relationships, so situationships to one-night stands to committed relationships to marriages to divorces, all of that, okay? For some of you, you're on different pages with your person. This could be some of you who are interested in moving out. This is some of you who you could be with this person for money. For some of you, you could be with this person for money. This person could be the breadwinner, or they bring in the bulk of the money. That might be why you're staying in this connection, but a lot of you, you're not happy here. Or you could be the one who's the main breadwinner, but you're not happy with this person, but it's like you got kids by him now. But definitely for somebody, boundaries are definitely needed. So there's definitely a connection here that is just done. And you know it. Yeah, because some of you, like I said, you're longing to move out. You're longing to move away. Like, you won't feel better until you do. Like, so some of you, your health could be deteriorating because you're so stressed out in this relationship. All right, yeah, strictly sexual. So some of you, you could be dealing with someone who is, they could be using sex to keep you around. All right, or you're just dealing with this person just sexually. Or maybe you just want a sexual relationship. Maybe you want a relationship and this person does not. Okay, or maybe you're getting with someone and it's just sexual for you, but you two are on different pages. This person may want a commitment. But there's some addictions too. Somebody could be dealing with addiction. Somebody could be drinking a lot, doing whatever it is they do. Don't have to be drinking or smoking, but the devil energy is here. Somebody could just be under tremendous amounts of stress and in a toxic environment. All right, let's see what advice we have with this deck. Ooh, I just need 3 cards, not all those. What do we have for the fire sign men, November 2021? All right, the first card that came out says be here now, and it came out in reverse, meaning that somebody has realized they need to let the past go. We got a couple of cards already out here indicating that somebody is leaving or wanting to leave, but this came out in reverse. So you already left, or you're ignoring your intuition to leave. All right, but we did get a card here that says exercise boundaries, and that you two are on totally different pages. So the cards are just, reinforcing each other. All right, let's see what else we got. 2 more cards from this deck. There we go. So we have, all right, I'll just read these. So we have life is speeding up. So, okay, some of you are leaving a karmic partnership. That's why it's so challenging and difficult. But once you leave, things are going to get better for you. That's usually what happens when you leave a karmic partnership. Life will start speeding up. The universe will start blessing you, giving you the things that, you want and helping you to manifest what it is that you want. But you have to leave a karmic partnership in order to do that. And when we were in, with these planets that are in Libra right now, they're still in there. They're about to leave and go into Scorpio. But we were dealing with the endings of relationships, the endings of karmic relationships. And now as we go into Scorpio season, we're dealing with the psychological metamorphosis that we have to go through, detaching from these relationships and going out into our own. And then as we go into Sagittarius season, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be turning that pain and that experience that we learned into wisdom and forming, a new philosophy of how we see things in reference to relationships and partnerships and things like that. So that's the energy that we're going to be moving through. So this is going to be, a time where people are going to be struggling, transitioning, out of relationships that no longer serve them, or transitioning into relationships that because some people came together in the Libra season and some people split apart. So it just depends on your situation. But Scorpio season is the psychological transformation of the change that you go through as a result of you splitting up or getting together with someone. Whether it's a job, whether it's a lover, whether it's a family dynamic, whether it's you and your friends, don't matter. We have be peace. It came out in reverse. Now, this concerns me because this could mean that there's some violence or somebody's frustrated. We know we got the frustrated card here, and we know we got the irritated card here. All right? And we know we got somebody longing. So these are the emotions that are involved in all of these readings here. So, Mars is you know, the indicator of violence, and Pluto too, you know, so you got to be careful, all right, with your temper, right? Count to 10, calm down, know that everybody's going through psychological changes just like you are, and just, you know, do this for you so that you don't end up in jail or worse, you know what I'm saying? Then we have what is this saying? This is saying time for a deep dive. This came out for, does this come out for the water signs? This came out for the earth signs, I believe. But at any rate, it came out for somebody else. Take time for a deep dive came out in reverse. Either you really took time to look at the situation and you're weighing the pros and cons, you know, trying to figure out what's important to you. Some of you also, because you're dealing with someone who makes more money than you, you may feel it may bother you. How can I say this? There are some men who are bothered or intimidated by women who make more money than them. Because some men define their manhood by money. So if they don't have a lot of money, they don't feel like a man or what have you. And I guess some women may feel that way, but not all women feel that way. So you just have to feel out the woman that you're with. Now, nobody wants anybody who can't take care of themselves. You should be able to provide for yourself food, clothing, and shelter. You know what I mean? The basics before you even start dating. Right? But once you, you know, are able to provide that, and maybe you don't have a whole lot of money, you know, I'm sure you'll find out if you're right within, like Lauren Hill says, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? If you're right within and you meet the right woman, she'll build with you, you know? So some of you had to take time for a deep dive in reference to the relationship you were in, or some of you need to take time for a deep dive because some of you need to leave a connection, and maybe you're still there. All right, so just take it how it resonates for you. Let's get 3 cards from this deck and we'll wrap this up. What else did the fire sign men, what else did the fire sign men, Aries, Leo, Sag, what else do we need to know for the month of November while we're entering into Scorpio season, and later on in the 22nd, we're going into Sag season. What else do the fire sign men need to know? We're going to take the top 3. We have co-create in reverse. So the universe is not going to allow you to co-create as long as you're still in this karmic connection. That's why co-create came out in reverse. Never-ending story came out in reverse as well. Okay, this is because some of you know you need to end this cycle with this situation, whether it's the job, whether it's the person. Some of you, if this is a job, you're not going to be happy at this job. You're not going to be able to co-create in the manner in which you want, which you know that. And then we have truth be told came out in reverse. So some of you are not accepting the truth in the matter. You know, you're not dealing with the reality of the situation. Some of you, you've already accepted it and you've moved on past it and you're ready to move on, which is why this is in reverse. So fire sign men, thank you so much for checking out the video. If you need a personal, my information is in the box below. I want to actually ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell because I post weekly. So with that being said, I wish you guys a happy November. And I'll see you throughout November season, throughout Scorpio season. Later. So what's going on? What's going on? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. And I'm here to bring you the Men of Fire series for November 2021. This is for the Aries man, the Leo man, and the Sagittarius man. Welcome back, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell because I post weekly for all the signs. So this is for the Gemini man. I'm sorry, not the Gemini man. This is the Aries man, the Leo man, the Sagittarius man. And if you are a woman who has prominent placements of Aries, Leo, Sag, and you also have more masculine energy in your chart than feminine, you may resonate with this energy as well. So take what resonates, you guys. Leave the rest. Okay, if you need a personal reading, my information is in the box below. We're in Scorpio season. So placements in Scorpio that get 50% off of tarot cards 2, 3, and 4 are North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all in Scorpio, all throughout Scorpio season. If you got any questions about it, feel free to email me. My information's in the box below. So Men of Fire, let's see what's going on with you guys. The first column here is talking about your personal life. The middle column talks about your money, career, your finance. The third column talks about your love life, your family life, and your social life. The top row talks about the current situation in each of those areas. The middle row talks about the challenges you may face in those areas. And then the bottom row talks about a possible solution or possible outcome to the situation. All right? So, you know, right now we're in Scorpio season. So for Leo, that's your 4th house. For Aries, that's your 8th house. For Sagittarius, that's your 12th house, okay? So we also want to pay attention to where the rulers of Scorpio are. So Mars right now is still in Libra. It will be there until October 30th when it goes from Libra into its ruling, the sign it rules, which is Scorpio. So Mars is going into Scorpio on October 30th. Today's the 28th, okay, of October. And then Mercury is going to be leaving Libra as well, and it's going to be leaving on November 5th and going into Scorpio. So we're going to have activity heavily as we get more into Scorpio season in the house of Scorpio. So pay attention to where Scorpio is in your chart. And also the co-ruler of Scorpio is Pluto. Pluto's in Capricorn. So pay attention to what's going on in your Capricorn house too throughout Libra season. Scorpio season. All right, so let's get to it. I did the astrological analysis for those of you who are familiar. For those of you who are not, this channel is heavily astrology based. And so I do an astrological analysis each month to tell you where the planetary alignments, what they're looking like, and how they may be affecting everybody around you as well as you. All right, so check that out if that's something that you're into and you're comfortable with astrology and you understand it or you want to learn more about it. So the current situation for my fire sign men, your personal life here. We have the motorcycle, and then we have a rich man. And then the rich man, the number here is the number 13. You know, that's the death energy, the number 13 major arcana, which is ruled by Scorpio. So I feel like for some of you, you want to take off. You may want to go on a vacation. You may want to take a road trip. You may just want to hop on your bike and bounce, and get away for a minute. But some of you, you may have custom made, may have made this bike. Some of you may be into bikes as far as building them and repairing them. Maybe you're working on your bike. Maybe this is where you go when you're going through things, you start working on your bike. Or you hop on your bike to help process things. Maybe that's what some of you are doing right now. But as a rich man, maybe you have a custom bike that you're working on. And you're about to sell it, or maybe you already had it and, somebody's looking to buy it and you can make a pretty penny off of it. Some of you got rich off of, bike parts, whether it's, you actually building the bikes or, maybe you're a wholesaler. Maybe you are a manufacturer of parts, okay? But somebody is a rich man here and, they're looking to get on their bike, whether it's to take a vacation or this is how they, make their money. The challenge in the situation here, though, is being frustrated. And then we have that clarified with money. So you're frustrated with money here. You're a rich man, or you're a wealthy man, and you're frustrated with money. Or you're trying to be a rich man, and what's frustrating you is the fact that maybe you're not getting there. The outcome the universe may want you to consider is being an idealist. So with the Libra energy, you may need to network a little bit more. You may need to connect with people. Maybe you have, a bike here that you may want to sell and it will make you a rich man. And you're frustrated because maybe you want to turn this bike into cash. There could be some things going on where you may have to liquidate and downsize. And so maybe that's what you're working with. Or you could be upset because you have to sell your bike. You don't have any other option. You need money, and you got to sell your bike, and you could be pissed off about that. It could also be you could be sitting in traffic too. You're frustrated. You're trying to get away. You see how he's sitting here in traffic, frustrated. All right. So that could be the case here. You're frustrated, but there's something else going on with money. Okay. Being in the Libra energy may help you with the 4 of Swords. This is also Libra energy. So, harmonious, cooperative, balance, socially aware, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattering. And then we have the 4 of Swords energy here. So the 4 of Swords to me with this Libra energy, because it is Libra on top of Libra, we got Mercury there right now and we still got Scorpio there. So there could be, the frustration that feel like, we got in the house of Libra, we have Mars there. So this is where the frustration is coming from, and maybe the urgency for you to do something quickly, whether it's get on the road, whether it's travel, whether it's sell your bike, whether it's find a part for it. Maybe you, but you frustrated because of money. So maybe you can't do what you got to do because of money. All right. And so with the Libra energy here, you're trying to figure out the best way to go about this so that you and whomever else is involved in this situation or scenario is at peace with what's going on. All right. That's what I feel like is going on here. But let's get some clarity and see what else comes out about this. So let's clarify this rich man energy. What's this rich man energy? Yeah, let's clarify with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're there's something about this bike where you're able to make money from it, but you're frustrated about it. You're frustrated maybe because you have to sell it, maybe because you're not selling enough bikes, maybe because there's an expensive part. Clarify this money energy. Maybe because you are waiting in traffic and you got a deadline and you have to get money. All right, so we're looking at the money card. Clarify with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, this is an energy that represents your emotions and feelings here. So I feel like you feel stable and secure in knowing that you can get the money you want. Maybe it's the haggling that you're doing with people. Maybe you're selling something and people are trying to haggle you. You know the value of it. You know the worth of it. And people don't want to pay you the money, or you want a certain amount of money for it. And maybe you're not getting that. That might be what the problem is. Clarify this Four of Swords. But maybe you're just like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and sell it for this amount because I really need to sell it, but I know it's worth more than that. So that could be why you're pissed. It's like you know the value of this bike, but it's like you can't get what you really want for it is what I'm feeling. Or you're not able to go on vacation. We have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, there's something that you're going to have to accept. A reality of a situation that you're going to just have to accept here in reference to this situation. Let me see what else comes out for it here. So we got the Five of Pentacles in reverse here. So that's the current situation. You need the money. Yeah, we got the Two of Swords energy in reverse. So you're trying to do what's best for you. You're not worried about everybody else. So maybe the universe is telling you should be in a more diplomatic energy. Okay? Be more idealistic and be more inclusive of the other people that are involved. To keep the peace. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and that's facts. All right, with the Ace of Spades there. That's just simply facts. That's just the reality of the situation. So yeah, clarify this Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, we got the Ace of Cups energy here. So maybe I don't know what's going on here. There could be, yeah, you just have a love for this bike. Like, I feel like you really love this bike and you don't want to get rid of it. Let me know in the comments what's going on with this bike, okay? Maybe I'm not picking up what I need to pick up for you, but I'm thinking here you may have to sell a bike, or maybe your bike got into an accident. Some of you need to be careful, though. You know, you don't want to get into an accident because you love this bike and you will fuck it up. But yeah, be careful. But there's something going on here in reference to you only thinking about yourself, and the universe is telling you in reference to this. Maybe you're trying to go on a trip. You want to get away from the wife or the girlfriend, or maybe you're trying to move, right? And you're frustrated with them. That could be the case as well. It could be that, and so with this Libra energy, you know, Libra does deal with marriages. It deals with relationships and partnerships. I feel like for some of you, maybe you're not speaking to your partner right now. With the Six of Wands energy here, this is all about winning. It's like you're going to win if you are more inclusive of your partner's needs, is what I'm feeling like. For others of you, if it's not about a partner, it's just that you, I feel like you're trying, again, someone's trying to sell something. And it's like you have to consider everybody involved and not just, I feel like there may be sentimental value. You know how it is when people try to sell something. Hold on a second, you guys.